So my name's Skylar Noble. I own Base Camp RV Sales in Rockland, California. I bought my second airplane to travel around the Western United States to purchase RVs for business purposes. So I chose to buy a private airplane over flying commercial just because of the convenience of it. Lots of times we fly into smaller airports, rural counties to pick up RVs for people. It kind of gives me a leg up on the advantage with other dealers because most of them fly into big airports, and we can fly right into their small town and pick up their RV, and I can drop one of my guys off and I fly back. So it works out awesome for business. I actually discovered Aero and Marine Tax Professionals by getting a mailer in my mailbox from you, and kind of sparked up my interest in it. And so I gave you a call, and you guys were very professional and laid out exactly what needed to be done and how to do it. And so I went ahead and went forward with it, and it ended up saving me like $12,000 or $13,000 in the end. So when I originally called in, I talked to Julie, and she answered all the questions I had. Of course, I had a few of them. So she was very upfront. And then after that process was completed, which was very quick, I ended up talking to a consultant, and then they walked me through everything I needed to do to get started on the process with Aero and Marine Tax Professionals to start saving that $12,000, $13,000. When I got the letter from the state saying that I owed zero tax, it was amazing. I was waiting for it. And you guys were awesome about staying in contact with me. Aero and Marine Tax Professionals, you guys stayed in touch with me almost every month or two saying, hey, it's filed, it's done, we're just waiting for it. You should get it any day in the mail. And it ended up showing up in the mail, and it said you owe zero tax. So it was amazing. And everything you guys promised came exactly how you guys said it would. So it was a great experience. Yeah, I mean, the time saving process was the best part of it. All I had to do is just keep a simple log of where I was flying, what I was doing, and why I was there for business purposes. I'd get back from each of my trips. I would scan everything, shoot it off to Julie. And that was it. You guys took care of everything else. So it's very simple. It maybe took 5 minutes after each trip for me to prepare all my documents, just simple receipts, invoices, stuff like that, emails. I would shoot over to her. She would reply, thank you, got it. And it was off to the next business trip and next email. And then before you know it, we had all the hours we needed. So it was very, very simple. What surprised me the most is just the communication was awesome. It's hard to find that in companies nowadays. The communication with you guys constantly emailing me and calling me and making sure I had everything I needed. If I had any extra questions, if I was heading out of town, for a business trip, I would sometimes shoot a quick email to Julie or the consultant and just say, hey, I'm doing this out of town real quick for business. What do you need from me to make sure I have all the documentation I need? They would shoot me back a quick list. And then that way I was confident when I was traveling in and out of the state for work that I had everything I needed for you guys. Yeah, I mean, the communication side of it, as far as having all of your guys' phone numbers and being able to talk and text, I would text my consultant actually quite a bit. If I had a quick question on something, sometimes I'd be out of town and I would say, hey, I have this invoice. Do you want me to send you a copy of it right now? And she would text me back, yeah, shoot it over, text it to me real fast. It's very simple, and the communication was great. Yeah, I would recommend you guys to any other of my pilot friends. And I have people who buy planes that are my friends. I always end up giving them your guys' number and let them know, these guys saved me $12,000, $13,000 in tax. And it's 100% legit. It's not like, it's not like, oh, call this guy and he's going to get this done for you. It's all legit. You get the letter in the mail from the state saying that you owe $0 in tax money. So it's quite amazing, and I would refer it to anybody.